Hi, I'm Stacy. I'm the geriatric gymnast, and I'm at Flippers Gymnastics, which is where I train. I thought I'd give you a little demonstration of how I wrap my ankle. I had ruptured my Achilles tendon back in December, and now that I'm back on it and doing a whole bunch of stuff, I thought I'd show you how I have learned to wrap. So I thought I would chronicle just once my taping process. I'm sure other physical therapists or athletic trainers or whatever will look at this and go, wow, you could have done this like 1,000 times better. But I am not that. So I am doing what I have learned and what works for me. Consult your local physical therapist or athletic trainer to get a better sense, but this is what has been working for me. So the only reason why I have a scissor is because the new tape that I bought doesn't rip easily. My old tape does, so hopefully I don't need that. And I just use a little bit of pre-wrap around the scar, just because the scar tends to be sensitive. So I just put a little pre-wrap over that so that when the tape goes over it, and then I take it off, it's not like, yikes, right? All right, so I'll use this tape because it goes easy. And I'm just elevating my foot a little bit so that I can reach more easily. We start with a couple of anchor strips, and I was told to flex, really open up and flex my foot so that it doesn't overly squeeze, because this is just so that the tape will stick to something. So how about here? I go here, and I'll do two. I don't like using a lot of tape because then I have to take it all off, but I do want it to stay. So keep that flexed. It doesn't, I don't do this for a living, so. And then you do an anchor strip here, I don't know, whatever that part of your ankle is, shin, whatever. It should be sticking to the skin, and I'm also keeping it flexed so that it's not too tight, and it's not supposed to be tight on the anchor strips. I'm gonna run out of this tape. Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna do another one. It'll cover a little bit. There, okay. And I don't know what all the names of all these things are, the types of things, but whatever. This is the stuff that doesn't tear easily. So we do like a J, and I'm gonna keep this in slight plantar flexion or pointed, so there's I'm not super flexing, I'm just kind of relaxing. And I'm not even gonna try and tear that. I'm just gonna do that because it'll go faster. Otherwise you will see me going, showing how little grip strength I tend to have. So I'm gonna do two, just so that it stays. Okay, great. Cool. All right, and now the thing that's going, so the point of this wrap is to keep it from over dorsiflexing or over flexing. So if I'm jumping on the trampoline or I'm jumping in general, it doesn't flex too hard and then put too much tension on the repair. And I've had pretty good luck with this. Now I just have to, every single time I do this, I have to remember how I did it. And it's got to wrap around the heel and then come back around. So we're gonna see if my flexibility will allow me to do this easily. That's not bad. Yeah, and I'm keeping a slight point. Okay, and I don't want it super, super tight. Okay, I did that, so yay. Yeah. I watch athletic trainers do this, and I'm like, wow, you got skills. I wish I had your skills to do it on myself. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in the other direction. It goes around, cool, and then it comes. And I'm pulling a little bit because I have to make sure that when I flex my foot, I start to feel the tension on the tape, so I don't overdo it here. So I'm gonna do one more of each. Start this side. And I'm also trying not to let it get bunched up, because that's, okay. Yeah, I'm I start to, I'm feeling that there's support here now, which is great. I'm also running out of this roll. Cover the end. Yeah. Okay. And that's pretty good. And there's a lot of space here, that's not covered in tape. I feel like I'm probably missing something, but whatever. Now I have to go into this roll because I'm gonna run out of that one. Taping is such an art. I feel like there should be able to cover that, but also, I don't know. All right, let's do one more. What the heck? me see if I can actually rip it. Ah, I ripped it. Forget your scissors. Okay. Shoot. Oh yeah. Right. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on this one. Flexibility required. Okay, and I'm gonna actually do that to cover that up. Oh yeah, I can rip it. Rip. Sort of. Okay, now, see, I squished that. All right, so I'm gonna do a couple more anchors just to like keep these ends down. Cover up my pre-wrap to make it, oh, no, I can't do that, okay. Make it pretty, so I'm getting out of frame. Okay, so that's one. I'm gonna do another one here. Try tearing it. Oh, I did it. And then, so that's pretty good. Oh, see, I got a little space there. But like, as I'm trying to flex, I feel like the tape is resisting it. So that's good. I'm gonna do a little here to make it more pretty, as Tammy does. We like to make it look sort of kind of pretty. All right, now I'm gonna use the rest of this to cover the different color that is on the bottom. Yeah, that's feeling pretty good. The first time I did this, it was so tight, like I could barely walk. It did kind of stretch out, but I've learned to like not quite go as tight. Live and learn, right? Oh, that's out. That I'm gonna cut. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, that's fine. Out. Okay, so here's the test. How does it feel? That's pretty good. I'm getting good at this. Yeah, and so like when I walk, it's like supported. It feels like I, jumping on it, and it's got some, I don't know, support. That's the only way I can explain it. And then, so now that's done. Now, so this thing, I got this at like Walgreens, and my physical therapist, which I'm no longer going to physical therapy, that's done, because I'm doing more here than I was doing over there. My physical therapist said to do, like, since you're wrapping this, the skin has like feedback to your brain. And when this has so much support and this has like nothing, it's like uneven. So he said, just get like one of those compression wraps, put on this side so that it's not exactly the same, but at least it gets closer. So I put this on, and it's also kind of like a mental reminder to not be stupid. Like you are still injured, you are still 53, you don't want to, see all the 20 and 30 somethings who are doing the stuff that you would like to be doing, but your body's not in the place to be able to do that right now. And who knows, maybe ever, I don't know. My philosophy is go one day at a time, one movement at a time, one skill at a time, test it out, see where you are. And if it feels pretty good, then move forward with it a little bit at a time. So that is my healing philosophy, and that is what has gotten me to over 5 months and being able to jump on trampoline and doing flips and that kind of thing. So there's still a lot of things I'm not doing or can't do for now. I don't know if I'm gonna ever do the stuff on the tumble track again, because I think that's just freaking me out. The idea of rupturing this again, or even worse, rupturing this. So I wanna keep doing this until I'm like 80. So I'll just take it easy and ease in. So that's my wrap job. Not bad, right? Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.